Okay, so now we're taking a look at a rational equation. And this rational equation is, I'm just going to give you a hint, it leads to what's a linear equation. So this is something real simple that we can solve a linear equation. Now, we look at it. It's a rational equation. It's got fractions, and we love fractions so much, right? We love fractions so much, correct? Yes, we love fractions so much that we get rid of them. And this is what I mean. What we're going to do is we're going to clear the fractions. And what we're going to do by clearing the fractions is multiplying by the common denominator. Well, the common denominator for x and 3x happens to be just 3x. So you'll have to figure out how to get there, but once you figure that part out, it's very easy. So the common denominator is 3x. Okay, now I'm going to take a step back and mention, what is it that x cannot be? What is not a good answer for x in this case? Because we need to avoid that. Okay? Well, for sure, x cannot be 0. Because if x is 0, the denominator of each of these two fractions would be 0, and that's a no-no. The denominator could never be 0. Why? We can't divide by 0. Okay? So we're good. As long as x is not equal to 0, x works as an answer, whatever we might find. Okay, so our common denominator again is 3x. I'm going to distribute the 3x all across the equation. So what's 3x times 1? 3x. And then divide by x, and guess what? The x crosses out, leaving us with 3. Now what's 3x times 2? It's 6x. And then divide by 3x, that leaves us with, okay, 2. Think about it. 3x over 3x. Some of you might say, oh, that cancels. Let me do it one more time. Okay, you might say that cancels, but I say it crosses out. Okay, so we have the same on top, same on bottom. We can line it out. We can cross it out. All right, so we've got 3 plus 2 equals, and then 3x times 4 is 12x. So we end up with a very elementary linear equation. 3 plus 2 is 5 equals 12x. And so what does x equal? It equals 5 out of 12. We divide both sides by 12. Okay, so x equals 5/12. And remember, going back to what we said just a minute ago, x cannot be 0, and 5/12 is nowhere near close to 0. So we're good. Here's our answer for x for this rational equation.